He is called a tom, a gib, a boy, sometimes just the cat. But the male cat is full of secrets most people never notice, and once you see them, you cannot unsee them. Let's start with something you can test right now. Watch his paws. Just like you are right-handed or left-handed, your boy cat has a preference. And science backs this up. Researchers watched hundreds of cats reach into jars for treats, step downstairs and bat at toys. What they found was clear. Most male cats are left-pawed. When he reaches for a toy, when he steps out of the litter box, when he smacks your face at 4 in the morning because the food bowl is tragically half empty, look closely. Odds are he leads with the left. Female cats usually go right. No one knows exactly why, but it seems to be linked to hormones in the brain while kittens are still developing. Testosterone might push male cats toward the left, so your tomcat might literally be a southpaw. Now watch him when he is happy. Really happy. You sit down and he climbs into your lap. Then it starts. He pushes his front paws into your legs, one after the other, left, right, left, right. We call it making biscuits. Scientists call it kneading, and male cats do it more than females. It is a leftover behavior from kittenhood. As babies, kittens knead their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. It tells her body to release more milk. Adult males keep the habit because it means comfort. It means safety. It means I am home. But there is another reason that is even cooler. He has scent glands tucked between his paw pads. Every time he needs you, he is rubbing his personal scent into your clothes, your blanket, your skin. To him, you are not his owner. You are his territory. You are his safe zone. You are his person. You have been claimed. Then there is that tongue. If a cat has ever licked you, you know it does not feel like a dog's tongue. It feels like sandpaper. That is because a male cat's tongue is covered in hundreds of tiny, backward-facing hooks. They are called papillae, and they are made of keratin. That is the same material as your fingernails and hair. In the wild, those hooks are serious survival tools. First, they let him scrape every last bit of meat off a bone. Nothing gets wasted. Second, they work like a natural comb. When he licks his fur, those hooks grab loose hair, dirt, and even fleas and pull them out. That is why cats are so clean. But there is a downside. Because the hooks point backward, he cannot spit the hair out. He has to swallow it. That is where hairballs come from. And yes, nature is brutal. Those same hooks serve one more purpose. During mating, they help a male hold on to a female. It is not gentle. It is not romantic. It is evolution, and it is over fast. Let's talk about his voice, because male cats have a lot to say. They meow, they chirp, they trill, they chatter, and they yowl. Each sound means something. That soft trill when he sees you? That is a friendly greeting. It is what mother cats used to call their kittens. So when he trills at you, he is treating you like family. That weird chattering sound he makes at birds through the window. Scientists have two theories. One says it is pure frustration. He sees prey but cannot reach it, so his jaw quivers. The other theory is wilder. Some think he is mimicking the sound of birds or rodents to lure them closer. Either way, it is ancient hunting code firing in his brain, and that long, deep, drawn-out yowl you hear at night from an unneutered tom, that is not a song. That is a challenge. It is a warning to other males. It says, "This street is mine. Keep walking." Which brings us to the smell. If you have ever lived with an unneutered male, you know. A tomcat can announce himself from over a mile away. He does it by spraying urine on walls, furniture, bushes, your tires, anything vertical. And it is not an accident or bad behavior. It is chemical warfare. His urine is loaded with powerful pheromones and a compound called felinine. To other cats, that spray is a billboard. It says his name, his age, his health, and whether he is looking for females. It says, "This is my turf and I am ready to fight for it." That is why intact males roam for miles, fight constantly, and yowl all night. Their world is huge and dangerous, and that dangerous life changes how they look. Neutered toms develop big fat cheeks called tomcat jowls. The skin on their neck and head gets thick and loose. It is not just fat. It is body armor. When two males fight over territory or a female, they go straight for the neck and face. They bite, they claw, they lock on. Those chubby cheeks and that extra scruff can mean the difference between walking away and not walking away. Their skulls are also broader, and their bodies are heavier. On average, a male cat weighs 2 to 4 pounds more than a female of the same breed. His bones are denser. His muscles are thicker. Evolution built him to brawl, but here is the interesting part. When a male cat gets neutered, his whole life changes. Those hormones that drove him to roam and fight drop way down. His territory shrinks from miles wide to just your backyard, or just your living room. Those tomcat jowls slowly get smaller. His urine stops smelling like a chemistry experiment. He stops spraying most of the time, and his personality shifts. He becomes calmer, more playful, and way more interested in you. That is why shelter workers and vets will tell you a secret. If you want a cuddly lap cat, adopt a neutered male. Boys are often more social, more tolerant of kids and dogs, and more likely to follow you from room to room. Females tend to be more independent. They love you, but on their terms. Boys act like goofy dogs in cat bodies. Of course, every cat is different, but the trend is real. Now for the fact that surprises everyone at parties. If you see an orange tabby cat walking down the street, there is an 80% chance it is a boy. This is pure genetics. The gene for orange fur lives on the X chromosome. Male cats have one X and one Y chromosome. If that single X carries the orange gene, then boom, the cat is orange. Female cats have two X chromosomes. To be fully orange, a female needs the orange gene on both X's. She has to get one from mom and one from dad. That is much rarer. That is why most ginger cats are dudes, and why a female orange tabby is kind of special. And it works in reverse too. Calico and tortoiseshell cats, with their patches of black, orange, and white, are almost always female. A male calico is super rare, about 1 in 3,000, and when they do exist, they are almost always sterile because they have an extra X chromosome. Nature is weird and wonderful. Here is another difference built into his body. Male cats have a longer distance between their anus and their genital opening than females. That is one way vets tell boys from girls in tiny kittens. Male kittens also tend to grow faster. By 6 months old, you can usually see that he is bigger than his sisters from the same litter. As an adult, his head will be blockier, his neck thicker, and his shoulders broader. He was built to take hits, but for all that toughness, he is still a master of sleep. Male cats sleep 12 to 16 hours a day, sometimes up to 20 hours as kittens or seniors. And it is not laziness, it is biology. In the wild, cats are ambush predators. They do not chase prey for miles like wolves. They wait, they stalk, and then they explode into a short, intense burst of speed to pounce. That takes huge energy, so after a hunt, or after playing with a feather toy for 5 minutes, he crashes. All that napping is him recharging his batteries. His brain is still running that same wild program. Even if the only thing he hunts now is the red dot from a laser pointer at 3 in the morning. And speaking of 3 in the morning, let's talk about the zoomies. That sudden burst where he tears through the house like a race car, bounces off the couch and skids into the kitchen. Male cats, especially young ones, get the zoomies more often. It is pent-up hunting energy. In the wild, he would be using that energy to patrol territory or chase prey. In your house, he uses it to attack your ankles under the blanket. It is not personal. It is instinct. One last thing that makes him different is his relationship with you. Cats do not see humans as masters like dogs do. They see us as giant, clumsy, hairless cats. And male cats are more likely to engage in something called social grooming or allogrooming. That is when he licks your hand, your hair, or your face. In a cat colony, males groom each other to show trust and build bonds. So when he licks you, he is saying you are part of his crew. You are safe. You are family. When he headbutts you, that is called bunting. He has scent glands on his cheeks and forehead. He is marking you again, mixing his scent with yours. To him, you now smell like home. So the next time your boy cat flops on your keyboard, kneads your lap until it hurts, chirps at a bird, sprays the wall if he's not fixed, or follows you into the bathroom to make sure you do not drown, remember this. He is not just a pet. He is a tiny predator running 10,000 years of ancient code. He is left-pawed, scent-marking, sandpaper-tongued, loud-mouthed, territorial, night-yowling, biscuit-making, probably orange, surprisingly cuddly, and built for battle. He survived by being tough, but he thrives by being loved. And in his mind, there is one fact that matters more than all the others. You do not own him. He owns you.